Well, hello, my loves. In an attempt to shut off all my alarms because I forgot before filming my video, this video will be cut in half. Yeah, I'm a little frustrated about that. I don't know why I didn't think of it before, but okay, so just in case you didn't watch that video, which I'm also going to upload just because I said a lot of important things. It is Election Day, America, and history has its eyes on you. So be on the right side of history today. And if you have not voted yet, please do instead of watching this video. Like, watch this video later. It's not going anywhere. But the polls are. Also, if you missed it, I thought today would be a appropriate day to wear this sweatshirt, since, you know, just so you know, in the other video, what did I do? Oh, I put like the e.l.f. Poreless Putty primer, and I was explaining how it just smooths out the skin, even if, like, I don't know what's up with. So I was just explaining how, like, I don't have pores, or, well, noticeable pores. I'm sure, I mean, everybody's face has pores, right? But none that sweat, and I don't really have sweat glands, to be honest, because of my Sjogren's. Okay, anyway, I'm not gonna rehash that video. If you want to watch it. But if you think your vote doesn't count, it does. Every single vote counts. So I'm not gonna spread the words of my husband about DC voting, but we voted early, so it's okay. It was important to me and him, I guess. All right, so I'm gonna kind of just do what I always do. We might be chatty, not sure. So I'm gonna start by, oh, the other thing I said in the other video, and I'm not sure if this was caught, I think it was, yeah. My eczema has traveled to my scalp. So don't worry, I'm not scratching, itching, anything. Like, this is just like, you know, like, it's just, why? Like, right in the front too, like this little patch right here is just eczemaing. Like, I'm okay, like, no, I'm not okay snowing anywhere, but okay, anyway. So, a couple things I wanted to try today. And I was saying earlier that there's probably going to be a lot of, what's it called? e.l.f. products in this video. And part of that includes these new things. So these are the, basically, like, kind of like the blushes, except they're contour and bronzer. So I got light, medium, and deep rich because I like a nice pigmented contour, but light medium might be fine. So, because I have no idea how these are gonna work. So these are two things I wanted to try. Oh, I also have, so this is another thing. I redeem my gems from the Iris app, and if you don't know what that is, you can, if you want to be referred, please let me know. But basically, you write very high quality reviews and you get gems in return. And then there's also other ways you can get gems too. But let's say you collected 10,000 gems, right? There's drops every day. And these drops you can spend your gems on to redeem them. And one of the things I got was this RMS blush. So I'm really excited to see or like to test this out. It's called Hanky Panky, and we'll get into that. But first things first. No, I won't eat your brains. If you know, you know. Okay, so I think that sat quite well enough during my confusion of what I said and what I didn't say. However, all right, I'm just gonna, I don't need to shake it, but since I like had it upside down, I'm getting more of these because, but I'm gonna use it up obviously, but like I'm just getting like more are coming in the mail is what I'm trying to say. I don't know why I went for that first, to be honest, but it's okay. So generally with like color correctors or like concealer or whatever the case may be, I'm going to use like kind of a pressing and tapping motion, and I'm just gonna take some of this across my lid because I can. Some people live by a practice of which like they don't bother with concealer or color corrector. I'm not saying this is a wrong thing at all. It's actually kind of smart in a way, but they kind of avoid this inner crease right under your eyelid if you have one. And the reason is because you're gonna put lower lash like eyeshadow anyway, so there's no reason to create creases, you know. So I thought that was kind of actually an interesting thing, and I wanted to try it. So I was explaining how election day happens in DC. Like people are working the elections because they like every person that wins like either it matters to their own interests, like their business's interest, or it matters to like their clients, I don't know, there's just so many like, I mean, I've never spent an election day since high school, basically. Not with a map in front of me. Like, I don't know. Actually, you know, when I was working at the White House, this was the 2016 election, we went through some major trauma. But, like, we watched it from the White House and we were literally, like, crying on the Navy steps. So, it wasn't funny. I don't know why I'm laughing. I think it's a nervous laugh. But, that was probably one of the hardest days of my life. after all the other stuff I've been through. Yes, I stand by that statement. One of them, but it was very significant. So yeah, again, kind of this patting motion, but also like swiping a little bit, just like towards the edges mostly. Okay, here's my color corrector. You can kind of see that, like, even though like there's like orangey spots, it did help brighten up my complexion. Okay, so I'm a little sad because I really wanted to use the Paw Paw contour stick again, but it's okay. Next video. I don't know why I put my pen here. Okay. Like I said, besides the contour and the blush, I have no plan. So I'll let this sit a little bit before we go in with the Dior foundation stick. I just thought I'd keep it tried and true today. I think today is more of a therapy day. Well, besides the fact that I do have therapy today. I think it's more of like a therapy day because election day in DC is not an easy thing, let alone anywhere else, because especially presidential elections affect everyone. Hashtag Shamari figures for Alabama. So if you live in Alabama, District 609, okay. Just pretend I didn't make that mistake. But if you live in the district that he's running, please vote for him. He's incredible. He's the best. All right. But this isn't a campaign video. I'm just telling you to vote. Whoever you vote for is up to your own discretion. Just make sure you do it. All right, let's see. What is happening? I don't know what is... I don't know. I might have to blend that out again. Okay. Alright, so now I'm gonna go on my foundation stick. I hope I didn't forget anything that I usually put under. If I did, too bad. But yeah, this foundation stick is literally everything and more. Apparently you can also use it as a concealer, so I'm not going to be doing that today, but good to know, right? Okay, I don't know why I'm reaching for this brush. Sorry, I'm a little discombobulated today. Election day is it's important. And yeah, that's all I'll say, because I don't want to like sway anyone's like vote or anything. I mean, it's obvious the way I'm going, but or like that I already voted, but you don't know. You really don't know, and it's okay that you don't know. Okay, so I'm doing what I usually do. I swipe in, and it's like a pat swipe. That's what I call it, the pat swipe. Alright, that was my new ColourPop concealer. Sorry, not my new ColourPop. Well, yeah, I mean, it's a different shade, but okay. So, you see how, like, it's just so natural. Like, just so natural. I'm obsessed with this. Obsessed. Especially the way it looks in the mirror. I don't know, like, I generally, like, ask my husband, like, I do not ever feel hot. Like, I'm always under a heated blanket. Why right now am I feeling a little hot? Maybe just nerves. I don't know. Okay. So I just wanted to cover that up a little bit more, and I didn't really want to use concealer to do it. So okay. So now I'm gonna go with my concealer. I think I'm gonna use the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin, but I'm also considering seeing what my new shade of the ColourPop looks like. Nah, I'm just gonna go with what I feel like. So I'm surprised at how like I'm surprised at how this matched me so well. In a good way. A very good way. So, like, I thought it would be a little bit too warm because it is warmer than my other, like, my regular ColourPop concealer. But, alright, I'm gonna... One of my best friends is hosting a election support group watching, and I think it's genius. Like, I want to go really bad, but since I'm dependent on my husband, he's kind of like, he has to work the same way I was just describing. He doesn't want to do it at a bar. So but I cannot wait for them to announce the Shamari one. And yeah, anyway, I'm not going to, I mean, it's obvious what my political leanings are, as I keep saying, but, and I feel quite strong about them, but I would never try to push my thoughts onto somebody else. So you know how I said I was gonna like avoid my under eye, like right under my eyes? I didn't, I don't think. Did I? I was gonna try to not do the creasing, but I have that technique that like, I don't know. I'm just like in love with this concealer, like quite in love. Just as much as I love Danessa. Yes, we are on a first name basis. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna, should I? A little bit down the nose. I just don't know how long this is gonna last. Like it's, let's see. I don't know what that means. Oh, we want the, okay, so 0.23 milliliters. Huh? No, 0.23 ounces. Actually, this has more product. Huh. That's weird. I mean, it's not weird, but like, kind of, you know. It's just been sitting here too. Okay. I want like a little lifted effect. I kind of want to try that concealer trick, like when like you don't have your face set. I don't know what's going on here, but like when you don't have your face set. Okay, anyway, should I go for the light medium? Let me see. So there's light medium, and then there is deep rich. So I have a very strange, sorry, I'm trying not to use judgments. I'm trying, like, I don't know my, like I just know that this color flatters me, I think, and that's, I think if I was, okay, whew. If I was going in with bronzer, maybe this would be a better shade, but since I'm doing contour, I just like contour better, I don't know why. Let's try it. If it seems too, you know, when you're trying something, you probably want to go light first, but I don't want to, like, I don't know. Okay, I just took off the concealer from my the tip of my nose. Okay, let's just try it. I'm just gonna put like a dot. Maybe I should have just started with one dot. Okay. Yeah, it might be too rich for me. And I don't know how this blends too. It's okay. Oop. I don't know what I did there. I just thought I'd snatch my face a little better. No. This is not the right brush either. You know, I might try it again, but with the right brush. Let me just get off the contour from this brush because I use that same brush. Okay, brand new. Now I kind of want to like just take this off, but you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna actually try to use this brush and maybe distribute it. No, that's not gonna work. I'm gonna have to redo this. This is not the right color. Actually, maybe I made it work. I have to see what it looks like in the viewfinder. It's okay if it looks crazy right now because I'm gonna put blush over it anyway. So as long as it doesn't go below this line. Is this even? No. Okay, I'm just gonna push this in a bit so that I can. Okay, now that we tried this really, really deep one, let's try putting a little bit of this. Tiny bit down the sides of the nose, and then we'll see what happens. I usually do the sides of my nose with the other brush, so I'm feeling a little. And then let's see about putting a tiny bit. Okay, that was more than a tiny bit on the eyelid. Let's just see. I think it is a little bit warmer. But it's also a really pretty color. You You see the difference? Can you? Just blending it out with the brush I usually use for blush. It looks really pretty, I feel. Maybe that's more my shade. Let's find out. Okay. So, time for some cream blush. And it's in the exact same packaging. Suave Mauve. I love me some Suave Mauve. They say because like you only need a tiny dot, this is gonna last you forever. If you send every single makeup look like I do, I don't know if that's true. Should I clean this? Yeah. Let me just make it fresh. I have so much, like, what's the word? Residue from that spray. Smells citrusy though, so. Oh, that's maybe why I feel off. I usually spray this all over me to kind of calm myself down. This is the Sol de Janeiro 68. It's Brazilian jasmine and pink dragon fruit. Something about it just brings me joy. And like actual comfort, which now's the time to get the full size, but I don't know. Okay, so I wanted a little bit of a base of blush to start with, and we'll build on that when the powder part comes, which is right now. Okay. Should start with a fresh powder brush. I'm addicted to this stuff. I think I just have to angle it down a little more. Like it really just like cuts through anything on your brush. Cleans it so well, and like it doesn't take any effort. Like it's just beautiful. Ooh, I look like a clown. Hi. I love looking like a clown. Alright, so these become part of my like routine. I have to find a place for them in my makeup bag. We'll worry about that later. Okay, so if you haven't really realized, this video is not gonna be the no makeup look. Sorry, I totally forgot. But also I feel like I need the makeup today, so. Oh, you know what I wanted to try? So, Recourses came out with their Cloud Set powder in a pink shade. And I was never really like I never really fell towards Kosas. Like I have way too much powder. Like just like I have powders of all sorts. But I was really curious to see like how this like baked formula will do on me, you know? Like I just want to know. So, okay. Let me feel it first. I felt it like it's at Sephora. They use some of this on me, so okay. So I'm gonna do what I always do. Just very lightly and swirl and tap. Now, I hear this is a really good powder for your under eyes. So I hope that's the case. Okay, I'm gonna swirl. It's falling everywhere. You know, I'm gonna actually, I ruin it, but lightly tap out anything. Like I don't like using more pressure than I would for my eyeshadow. I'm using very light pressure. Okay. I like the way that, so I think for like pressed powder, like I wanted this to be a contender for like when I go out, what do I keep in my purse type thing, because I've never done that because I've never had to touch up. And like if I got oily or something, then that makes sense. It just, and this is not like me like saying, oh hey, I don't get oily. This is like literally I don't get oily. It's very it might be a little bit hard to understand, but like I just have really balanced skin on my face, thank God, because everywhere else has eczema. So I'm really hoping it doesn't travel to my okay. To my face, because that would be the worst thing for me. I mean, this is my job now, so my beauty brand and everything. I actually like the way that looks. It has a really nice like finish. It keeps the, I mean, it looks like it's keeping my glow, but it's still setting very well. I just felt like I needed a bigger brush for this specifically. Like pressed powders, I mean, I don't know. I use them all the time. I just, like, I've been kind of trained the loose powder way, in a way, you know? Okay. Yeah, that glow's still there. But it is absolutely set. Okay. I like this. Kosa, send me more. I would love it. Okay. And just to be clear, that was not me being entitled or anything. I don't expect anything. Okay. So should we do blush or should we do eyes? Let's start with eyes so that I'm gonna do a really simple look. So for the no makeup look, I was thinking about using this like e.l.f. Finest Fleck glitters that they came out with, because it's just like a sheer glitter topper, but maybe I'll top something with that. But I think all of these are very, I always gravitate towards I need a nude, so I want to do something different. And I just did a bronzy look yesterday. Was that yesterday? Whatever my last look was that I just kept layering things on. I think I'll actually maybe dip into one of these because it's like these are really convenient palettes. So I want to demo all of them. So I'm gonna do I Need a Nude, even though I did this technically. I technically did this already. Because I used the actual shades that were in the my actual eye palette. Because I didn't want to touch this, but why am I not touching it? Like, I'm not like if I was giving it as a gift or something, then yes, that makes sense. But I'm using this for myself, so there's no reason not to touch it. So I figure if we need a deeper shade, maybe we can dip into Log, or we can get a little creative with contour. I don't know. Okay, I'm just gonna reset all my brushes, which are just these three. So it's not like all my brushes, you know, but have you guys, like, I know I probably ask this every time, but like, do you like see that I think I'm funny? Like, I think I find myself funny. My husband doesn't think I'm funny in the slightest. Nobody does. Nobody thinks I'm funny. I think I'm funny. And you know what? I live in my own happiness, so if being funny if thinking that being funny makes me happy, I should just live in that little bliss. Okay. I'm all ready. I like the way my face looks. Like, this is a nice base, right? Okay. So, the lightest shade in the palette is this one, Mesh. So, I'm just gonna go into Mesh. Just kind of sweep it all over. It's like a little pinky, but I actually didn't notice how pink it was until just now. I've used this shade so many times. It's a little like, it's like a brown pink maybe. But anyway, I just want to sweep it all over. Give myself a little base. This hair, like, my gosh. Hopefully there's some difference you can see. There's some difference I can see, so the final look will be better. And so, like, if you missed the video where I talk about this specific palette, this baby palette. I think personally that instead of this mesh shade, they should have, like, I love Vague. Vague is great. But I think instead of the mesh shade, they should have included a deeper shade, because I feel like this palette is lacking depth. And when you're doing an eye look, unless you're, I don't know why that made that wet. Okay, but as long as you're not, it's dry. I don't know what happened. I touched it with this and it like changed colors. Anyway, I just like to mirror what I do on the top, on the bottom. Okay, now on like the outer corner and sort of on the crease, I'm gonna go in with this Vague shade, which is like a pinky nude. And this is gonna hopefully deepen up the look a bit. You know, holding this is much easier than holding the big palette, so no, we might not need any more depth than this. I'm gonna layer this a little bit. Just bring that up, crease, bring it in. So I'm trying to leave like that area, like right on top of my lid, a little bit open. And I love this, like, I love this pinky shade, to be honest. So I'm really happy that they added that. I just like some of my staples in the I Need a Nude palette are what's it called? Are the deeper ones. Okay, anyway, I was gonna say before that if you don't care about the experience of receiving something luxury in the mail and you care more about the 20% off, now is the time to buy anything Dior, because Dior does not have sales. Like, plain and simple, they just don't have sales. So like you can get something like Pat McGrath on sale, so like from their website or even from Sephora, maybe sometimes, I don't know, but you're not gonna get Dior on sale. So if that's something that you want, I highly recommend buying it now. Now, some of my favorite Dior products, obviously the stick foundation, their face and body foundation too. Like, I think it's a Backstage, the Dior Backstage one. It's pretty nice. Then the highlighter palette that I use in every single video. that one. I'm thinking more of like the Backstage palette, or I mean the Backstage line, but even if you want the Misty or whatever the case is, like, now's the time to get it. They have a lot of the holiday sets that they have on the actual website. I have a loyalty going with them, so it's very hard for me to buy 20% off just because I feel like I'm wasting that, because otherwise I get free presents. Like if I just spend a little more. So anyway, so this is like a nice simple eye look, there but not there. And now I'm gonna use Muse, which is the center shade. It's also the center shade of the actual I Need Nude palette. So I'm just gonna dip my finger in here, and I'm gonna be like a little intentional about my placement. I want it towards my towards my lash line. I took a very small bit. I'm trying not to like dig my finger into them because it's a beautiful shade, but you know, actually I like this look kind of, yeah. Not kind of, I do. Oh, these are also up on like the I Need a Nude, the baby gold, and the baby bronze. So just love adding like that extra shimmering glimmer. But again, I'm trying to keep it close to my lash line. And then take it in a little bit. Okay. Okay, now I'm just gonna take Vague again and just clean up the edges. It's kind of a really fresh look, you know? I didn't give this as much credit as I think it deserves. I'm really happy about that. I do want like a bright inner corner though, so I'm thinking, should I leave it like that or should I go in with this? This is a topper. This is in the shade White Hot. It's the only one I could get my hands on. Or I thought I would try one and then see what happened. I don't remember my thought process, but this is called the Finest Fleck Glitter Eyeshadow. I don't want to make this look more glittery. That's the only thing. So I might table this for another time and instead go into my... Actually, you know, why don't we use this multi-purposely? Let's use this multi-purposely. I'm gonna put this... Alright, so I'm gonna put this whiter shade on the very inner, because I left that kind of blank. Actually, it's really smooth. Okay, let's see what it looks like on the inner corner, like the actual inner corner. Ooh, that's pretty. Okay, I'll be honest, I haven't really, like, I mean, I had every intention of using these as eyeshadows when I got them, but it's pretty. It's like nice and subtle, and once I add like the eyeliner and everything, I think it'll be good. I feel like my lower lash line is missing a bit though, but it's okay. All right. Actually, what if I added this? In case it's a little wet. What if I added a little bit of this bronzer shade? It's like a glowy bronzer. Ooh, that's pretty. Now I kind of wish I used this in the crease a little bit. Huh. It's pretty. Let me bring it a little lower. I'm just gonna blend it out a little bit. I love this. I love this soft eye look. It's really nice. But now I shall put on actual highlighter. Not really the next step in my process, but since I have it out, may as well. And I love how like that glow is kept from, like, it's just still there, like from my face, just my natural glow from like the foundation, the concealer, the skincare, all of it. And I like it. Okay. We can put this away and then we can do what I usually do. Oh, you know, I didn't put the blush on this whole time. I didn't put the blush on. Okay, let's see. I'm wondering what the best way to apply this is. Okay, so this is the RMS Beauty blush, and what was it called? Hanky Panky. Look how pretty that is. Oh, you shouldn't. Like, that's pretty. I want to swatch it really badly, but I'm just gonna go for it on my face. It's a good, let's try the other side of the N17. Alright, let's see. Just gonna, I don't know how much to put. Do you use a regular blush brush? What should I do? Let me try that. Clean. I'm not dusting away the... It's pretty. Hope I'm not dusting away all the glow, but this should be adding glow too. I know I always look in pain when I'm doing blush, but it's actually really like nice. I like this. What do you guys think? I feel like I have to put some in my crease though. Like, I have like, just generally, like I usually just put a little bit of my blush, even though we already have like pink-ish there. Just like putting a little bit of blush, make it kind of like more monochromatic in a way. Do you see that glow? Okay. I'm just gonna put it back in the packaging for now, but I think this is gonna be one of my favorite blushes so far. So, okay. I have a lot of flavor blushes though. So, okay. Sorry, I'm just thinking, so that's why I keep saying, okay. Okay, let's go black for this look. Okay. I want to make the eyeliner a little more like present because I haven't like used a deep shade under like on my lower lash line. You see the depth around like I love applying the lash line, like just eyeliner in general, but like this whole technique is really nice. The other one I kind of brought in, but I think so neither of these are touching the waterline, but I'm gonna put waterline eyeliner. That I need to sharpen. Do I have a sharpener out? Don't think the answer is yes. Alright. Only in times like these would I pull out my purse. The reason I'm so like I don't want to pull out my purse sharpener is only because and these actually sharpen really nicely, but it's only because I don't want my purse sharpener to wear out. And if it wears out, sorry, I'm just emptying. If it wears out and I'm counting on it, then that won't be very nice. So that's why I try to keep my, I try to keep my, my purse sharpener, like, I try to keep it sharp. That's what I'm trying to say. Sorry. Okay. You know, I actually kind of like the way my hair looks with these clips on. They're like pretty pink clips and... Okay. Wow, this is eyeliner just something else. Like if you're gonna get... Actually, I think they have a sale right now. This Ophir brand, OFIR. The best eyeliner I've ever tried. Not an understatement. They have so many colors too. I was thinking about getting like their blue shade or something. Last time they had a sale last year, I think, is when I got this, but it was like, whoa, I just found my holy grail. Because I was in the market for like some black eyeliner, and you know, I went a little too low. Where is my... Okay. Yeah, I went a little too low on that. It's okay. And like this is an eyeliner that I can like I always do this to get my tight line, but I feel like this is an eyeliner I would feel comfortable just like going like that. You know? Wow, this ended up being a really pretty look, in my opinion at least. I like it. Okay, now what to do on the lips. We're almost done here, guys. We're almost done. Trying to think, cause it's pretty like it's a pretty nude look, like just all over. I almost want to just put a lip oil on with some lip liner. Would that be so crazy? I feel like I always like do these like lip combos and stuff, but like do I really need it? You know, I will put, just cause like I can't live without my pop. Can't live without this thing. And I have to clean this because I use this to clean up my eyeliner. Oh my gosh, I forgot mascara again. I'm like ready to finish off this look and we didn't even go into mascara. I just happened to look over and I saw my mascara, but like what? Okay. into that in a second. Just spreading out that little bit of contour to my lips. See? Okay. Mascara. So with this soft look, I think I'm gonna do the primer. So like the L'Oreal Voluminous Base. I'm gonna do that for, and then I'll do one coat depending, because this is a very soft look. So I think one coat will be just fine. Unless something just takes over me and makes me do 2 coats, because I've been a little bit addicted to that. I will not lie. Okay. Time for my lash and roll. I love this stuff. Like, it's wild. Like, if you're gonna try a drugstore mascara, I highly recommend the lash and roll or the lash extender, both e.l.f. Lash extender is a tubing mascara, so if that's what you're in the market for, definitely try that. It's a very affordable, very great tubing mascara. Oh, you know what? I forgot. I totally forgot. I absolutely totally forgot. But with that eyeshadow palette, the baby eyeshadow palette, it came with an eyeliner, and I think that was their way of creating depth. I'm not really sure though, because I think I used it once, but I didn't use it in the way I think that Natasha Denona intended on it being used. So yeah, like, look how good that looks. Oh, I was like, what's that white stuff on me? But that's the mascara primer. No eczema is touching my eyes. Don't worry, I see the mascara marks. They will be fixed. Yeah, I think one coat is just enough. I actually like this look a lot. I hope I don't screw it up with the lips. I mean, you can't really like screw it up or anything, but I kind of like my lips bare in a way. If I were, I always thought lips were a must. If I were just going out like this, I would feel pretty confident. I mean, I would put some like Fenty Plush Pudding or the lip oil on and then head out the door, but like this looks good. Are you guys seeing what I'm saying? Alright, but you gotta do a lip look because I said so. Maybe we can just like throw on a lip liner and put some lip oil on, or do we dare to do my Fenty combo? I need to like play with more Fenty combos. Okay, I think based on how long I've waited, let's just alright. Okay. That just perfect. What do you like? I just have no idea what to do on the lips. Because when I look at my lips, I like the way they look. For the first time, probably ever. Okay. Let's just see. Okay. So maybe we can do something a little light. Since this is a cooler tone look, maybe Endless Cacao can be an option. We can even use, this is not the one I'm thinking of. Another option is, I mean, this is a little warmer, I think, but I like the color a lot. It's called Scarlet. It's a buttery Blur creamy lipstick, but I don't know if like red will go with this. I think okay, how about this? I throw on this lip liner. The way it glides. Perfection. Okay. Now can either do I could do a review situation. Time for Dahlia, or I could try something else. I was thinking about doing like frosted lips, but it's not gonna work with this. I mean, it could if I really wanted it to. It just not right now. Okay, let me see what I have. I have tulip. By the way, if you guys have not tried Ali Glein's brand Revie Beauty's Effortless Lips, you need to. Like, they are literally effortless. Okay, so there's peony. I think it's a little too can also go in with this Tarte Maracuja Juicy Lip Cream that I think I tried once. Let's try that. Yeah, I have to clean that up. I really don't know what I was thinking. Okay. And this lip line of mine. I don't know why I always screw that one up. Okay. I think this all is a good match for each other. I'm happy with this. This is a good... Man, I'm happy with this look. Okay. Like, why am I doing that? Okay. Setting spray. Yeah, it just brings out the glow even more. I love it. Such a cheap setting spray. So perfect. And then with the little bit I have left, it's a must. It's a must. Oh, choose Putty, hand must. Choose Putty, hand must. I don't know why that was. Did it die? No! Come back to life! My handy fan died. I think it's time to charge it. Alright, whatever. We'll do it the old-fashioned way. This actually really hurts my wrist. I probably shouldn't do that. Okay, anyway. This is the final look. Using the Baby I Need a Nude palette for my eyes and a lot of other good products. So, and I will again remind you, if you have not gone to the polls or you have not voted yet, please do. It's a very important election for a million reasons, but please, please vote. Vote. Okay. That's it for me today, guys. Deuces. I love you.